In Vietnam, there's a dark sorcery whispered about in fear. To craft a cursed drink known as skull wine, one must gather the hands of a master craftsman, a runner's leg, the liver of a warrior, the head of a wise man, and the heart of a wicked soul. Finally, it must be completed with the fresh blood of an innocent maid, but those who are killed for this ritual can never reincarnate. Recently, in Hell Village, bodies have been found missing hands and legs. The villagers are terrified. They want to flee, but they don't know that leaving the village costs a life. Years ago, the village chief's daughter, A Feng, fell seriously ill at age 7. Desperate, the chief's family left the village to find a doctor in the city. They got lost in the mountains until a mysterious woman in red appeared and led them to safety. A Feng was cured. Before disappearing, the woman in red warned them, "Only your family may leave. If others try, they will die." But the chief's wife ignored the warning. She tried to take her best friend with her down the mountain. Halfway through, both women fell violently ill, coughing blood and liver from their bodies. They died in agony at home. This gruesome illness became known as blood sweat disease. From then on, anyone who tried to leave the village began to bleed as if sweating out their soul. Only the village chief seemed immune. Still, the villagers couldn't take it anymore. Fearing they die from dark rituals, they decided to make a break for it. But as soon as they stepped into the woods, the blood sweat began. Panic spread. Then, their torches all went out. In the darkness, soul-eating fireflies swarmed the group. Screams echoed through the trees as the villagers were devoured one by one. The survivors fled back to the village, but only one came back alive, and he was no longer sane. From that day on, no one dared try to escape again. But the village wasn't safe either. The chief's wife started confusing living children for her dead daughter, and their eldest, Amin, went searching for her mother by the pond, only to see ghostly children with eerie grins singing cursed lullabies. When Amin turned around, her mother was gone. Then, ghostly hands dragged her into the dark. News of her disappearance spread fast. The villagers rushed to search the mountains. A Feng fainted when she heard. Her husband took her home to rest. That night, A Feng sleepwalked into the woods like she was possessed. By morning, the body of an old woman was found in the pond, but it wasn't Amin. Strangely, the corpse was missing its liver. Beside her lay a human-shaped doll with its liver torn out. It matched the exact recipe for skull wine, but the strangest part was yet to come. A few nights later, A Feng heard a strange voice calling her outside. Lightning split the sky. In the dark, she saw something horrifying. The woman in red was crouched over a blood-soaked doll, chewing it with disturbing pleasure. A Feng nearly vomited from the sight. When the woman saw her, she let out a shriek and crawled toward her at terrifying speed. Ah Feng ran home in horror and told everyone, but no one believed her, not even her new husband, A Sung. But A Feng knew what she saw. She was born with yin-yang eyes, able to see spirits and the dead. Every time a villager was born, she saw the ferrymen and boats to the afterlife. Now, she believes the villagers' souls are trapped in those dolls. And the woman in red, she's devouring their spirits, one by one.